Here today we have an artist who's traveled all the way from Trinidad and Tobago to pursue her dreams.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? My name is Leah Sophia from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm here pursuing my musical dreams along with my business dreams. And yeah, this is me.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
I've been singing since the age of 5. My parents had a band and I would perform at all the hotels and the events on the island. So I've been doing this for a very long time.
Why did you choose the United Kingdom to come in and pursue your dreams?
Why did I choose the United Kingdom? Is because I'm a citizen, one. So it's just easy to come here. And I have a lot of family here as well. So that was sort of the plan.
What kind of music do you do?
Well, originally I am a R&B pop EDM type artist.
And how are you finding that you're being received when you got here?
I have been received really well, surprisingly, a lot better than back home, which is kind of hard to say. But yeah, it's been amazing here. People appreciate me more here, they enjoy my music more, and it's excelling a lot faster in London.
You know, one thing I always hear people saying that is it's so much more difficult to try and please the people that you're around on a regular basis. So do you think that has something to do with your acceptance more in the United Kingdom than it did back home?
Yes, I believe that that is exactly what happens. Back home, they won't appreciate you until you're actually doing something big or somebody else somewhere else says, oh, this girl is amazing. Then they would now say like, oh, I know her. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. Let's represent for Trinidad. So yeah, that is true. That is true.
When you were back home, how deep were you involved in the music scene?
I was heavily involved. I was doing a lot of shows, a lot of events. I was well known. My dad is also a radio announcer and an entertainer, musician. So our family is music. Everything is music. So I was well known and I was well established back home as well.
So how much of this were you doing as a career and how much were you doing as a hobby?
Back home, I was doing it as a career as well. However, I was never recognized as an artist, an official professional artist. So I would go and do shows here and there, but we were never fully recognized like the Marshall Montanos or the Patrice Roberts, which are established artists back home. Their music gets played on the stations and stuff like that. So stuff like that was not happening back at home. Still not happening much right now as well. But here, it's happening a lot. I'm being hired for a lot of gigs. I've been asked to do a lot of shows, a lot of events, and I'm actually being accepted and recognized as an artist versus back home, which is not the same.
Why do you think that they get accepted but so many of us don't?
Based on what I've heard, is you have to know the right people, you have to be connected to the right crowd in order to get your music pushed in the culture. That's just what I've heard, and I'm just doing what I have to do to make my music.
I find that kind of weird. Like, you know, you go somewhere strange
Yeah,
and you're getting more accepted and you've only been here for how long?
it's just been a year and a half, and I've been doing the music stuff for just about a year.
And what stuff have you got out there that people can go and check?
I have a lot of soca music out now. I have a EP coming up as well, which would be a mix of genres. So there'll be there'll be EDM, there'll be R&B, there'll be pop, there'll be drum and bass, like more so me as an artist. So you get to see more of me in that genre. Right now, what I have is soca and R&B. You can find them on all my streaming platforms, all the streaming platforms. Leah Sophia is my name. Once you search it, you'll see it pop up. And yeah, you'll be able to find me.
Have you already got yourself positioned to go and do the carnival?
Yeah,
Did
definitely.
you do it last year?
Yes, I did.
How did that go?
It was good. It was slightly different from back home. However, yeah, it was all right.
So
It
what
was
was
all right.
different?
The vibe, the true vibe is different.
Okay, so are you saying in the UK they haven't really got the idea of what the true vibe is?
Exactly that. It's just not exactly the same, and I won't hesitate to say that, but it is a good enough representation of what it is. but I will always say go and experience it from the source first.
When you do your event at Carnival, are you going to be capturing that vibe that everyone else is missing?
Definitely, yes.
So what are you going to do different?
I perform with a band. It's called One the Band, and we do soca. We do a lot of events. So we just have it already because we're all from Trinidad and Tobago. So we already know, and we already feel, we already experience. So because of that, we actually are able to project that and showcase that because we came from back home. So yeah.
So are you pursuing your dreams as an independent artist to be a continued independent artist, or are you looking for record company interest?
Well, at the moment, I am an independent artist trying to see where it goes and see what direction I head. And I'm definitely open to whatever opportunity there may be that will help push my career. So I'm open to opportunities as well.
You've come over, you're an independent artist, that's how you're pursuing your dream right now. But if, say, for example, someone from a record label, whether it's independent on a bigger scale than where you are, how would you sell yourself to them?
Well, I'm not trying to sell myself, I'm being myself. And if anybody comes across my page, comes across, sees me, and wants to be a part of that journey, I'm open to a conversation.
Where do you see this all going from here?
I am seeing myself as big as Beyonce on the big stage, performing dance routines, outfit change, the full works. And I know I'm very capable of doing that. And I'm ready to show the world.
The general public, when they hear something like that, they would automatically assume you're deluded.
Yeah, true.
What have you got to say to them?
But what I would say to them is just wait and see. Just wait and see.
Okay, and with the internet and everything, anything's possible, right?
Anything is possible.
So if you got the right kind of marketing behind what you do, an absolute nobody can be an
Can
absolute
be,
everybody.
exactly. I've seen it happen so many times. So I don't see why it can't happen to me.
Have you got that drive to make it happen?
Definitely have that drive. Yes.
So to anyone who questions your ability to be the person that you say that you're going to work towards being, what have you got to say to them?
Well, to be honest, I've picked up and left my family, my child at home to come here to pursue my dreams. And I have that drive and I've been doing it. I've been successful. I've done countless shows. My business is booming. So I'm the product of drive. That's what I would say.
Is there anything that you want to promote? Anything that you got coming up now?
I have a bunch of songs coming up. One after the next, it will be an EP. The launch will be at the end of the year. It will be an actual concert where I perform all of these songs. So we could be on the lookout for songs dropping one after the next in the near future.
If people wanted to get in contact with you to book you for shows, events, anything of the sort, where would they contact you? Or
They
do you have a
can
manager they can reach?
they can get my manager at Leah Sophia Bookings at gmail.com. You can also contact me via my Instagram, which is Leah Sophia Official, and then I can hand you over to my manager as well.
And for anybody that's actually listening, this is Blade speaking. And how I contacted her was I just saw that she liked one of the posts on my page with another artist that was singing, and I reached out to her, and within an hour she responded, and that's like literally 4 or 5 days later she's here. So she's on her business. She's serious about all of this, and yeah, there was no faffing about. Do you
Yeah.
have any final words?
Look out for me. Bye.